Welcome to Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals. Jeff here, back again in the Den of Tools, and today we're talking about who's going to replace Tacklife as the king of Amazon. But real quick, I want to thank today's video sponsor, and that, of course, is Skillshare. While we might not know who's going to be king of the hill in Amazon tool sales, we do know that Skillshare is leading the way in online education. But I'll talk more about them later. Now, I know some of you are like, who cares about Amazon resellers and stuff like that? I get it. And some of us are tool snobs, some of us aren't. But for some people, they're looking for good, cheap, reliable tools. Not everyone can afford to spend $100 on every single tool that they buy. Some people aren't a budget. Honestly, some people are maybe doing jobs where it's going to be a little sketchy. And if the tool gets destroyed, they don't want to invest too much in it. Or if the tool's going to grow legs, they don't want to invest too much in it. So there are some people out there who are looking at Amazon and places like that for good discount tools. And as we know, Tacklife is no longer on Amazon because they were a bad boy. They didn't play well with others. Now they have, as you see here, they've started their own website where they're trying to, in fact, they actually reached out to me and they were pretty terse about it, kind of demanding that I help them relaunch the site. I'm like, good luck with that. You know what? We've had good luck with their products. I've liked almost everything they've sent to us, but I don't know who runs the site. I don't know where your credit card information is going, and we don't know what their customer service is going to be like. And so until we figure that out, we're not going to be promoting their website on here. So that's what I said. I said, you know, you either have to be on Amazon or some other retail kind of site where I know if you guys go and purchase, you know, put down your hard-earned money, that you're going to be able to get it back if there's a problem. In fact, the site, honestly, look at this. It looks kind of like a Banggood or an AliExpress site, which just even gives me more jitters. So anyway, we're going to go through on Amazon and we're going to find out who's on Amazon now and what tools you might consider buying. Who's the new king of the hill there? Well, first of all, we're going to talk real quick about Harbor Freight because we're using them as a baseline comparison. All right, there's 1,000 Harbor Freights across the U.S. It's a great place to go and buy cheap tools. And yes, there is the Warrior one, which is even cheaper than this. But when I look for a real drill, I don't think I'd look any lower than the Bauer for me personally. There are cheaper ones. If you have to go cheaper, I totally understand that. But this is kind of what I said, the baseline for the bottom of the prosumer grade. Anything below this is really in that DIY category. And what we're looking at here, the key features are a 1/2-inch chuck, a metallic chuck, full torque settings, 2 speeds, a standard style lithium ion battery with charger, not the barrel plug kind of charger, nothing quirky about that. And also more tools that you can use just than that one tool. So let's get into it and see what we can find over on the Amazons. Just a reminder that Prime Day is coming up and we're going to see what we can do to cover that and what kind of deals that are going to be out there for Prime Day. Now, if we look here on Prime Day, we can see Snapfresh, which is one we've talked about, is right there on the cover page. I don't know if they're the new chosen child by Amazon or what, but they're definitely getting some good publicity there. So let's talk about Snapfresh real quick. In fact, Snapfresh just sent me yet another tool. There it is. It's the drill. I already have the drill. They sent me another drill. I don't understand. They were supposed to be sending me an impact driver. I've given all these away anyway, so they're not tools that I keep around the house and not tools that I use on a daily basis. I have tested them out and I found them to be adequate. Are they up to the level of a Bauer? I'm going to say no because, well, how about this? They're a decently made tool. I like the ergonomics on it. I think they're pretty nice. You got a plastic chuck. I don't believe it's a 1/2-inch chuck. I think it's a 3/8. You get a bunch of nice little, toys with it and stuff. And they do have a real battery and charger there. So that's a benefit. Now, as far as the price on the tool, we look at $79 plus there's an extra 30% off. Now that takes it down into the acceptable price range. I'll give it that. But, what other tools do we have? Now, actually, Snapfresh has got, besides salads, okay, I kid, I tease them. They've got blowers, they've got some lawn equipment, we've got trimmers, they've got edgers, we've got a recip saw. It's a nice little recip saw. It's nothing you're going to do like serious demo work with, but a lot of the stuff is DIY level kind of stuff anyway. Let's go through. We get even a 4 amp hour battery. That's a nice option. We've got the impact. They just sent me the 3/8 impact wrench, the impact driver. I'm trying to think what else did they send. The recip saw, the edge of turn. I think that's about it for right now. But I mean, it's a start, right? And if Amazon is anointing them as the new king of the hill, hopefully we're going to see more stuff from them. We'll see where that goes. How about Tekpo? So if we remember, Tacklife got banned for posting fake reviews or paying for fake reviews or paying for reviews, which is against, it's not illegal, it's against the Amazon, well, I don't know, actually, I'm not exactly sure the FTC's ruling on that you can pay people to do reviews, but you can't control what the review is going to be. That actually is illegal. But we don't know if they did that, but Amazon has a terms of service which says, no, you cannot pay for reviews unless you go directly through Amazon's, their what do you call it, the Leaf system or whatever, Vine, that's it. And it's not hypocritical at all. So anyway, the point is that Tekpo, if I'm not mistaken, looks a lot like the Papa Man that we looked at a while ago. So anyway, what we're looking at here, we got a metal chuck. It's a 1/2-inch chuck. It's a 2-speed. It's brushless. It's got 2 batteries on it. It's got some bits. It's got a decent bag. It's got a decent charger. It looks just like the Papa Man. Now, I just gave the Papa Man to a friend of mine who installs. He's in the trades. He does flooring and carpentry kind of stuff. And he used it the first day he got back to me. He's like, this thing held up. It ran great all day. Which, if you look for $84, not terrible price, not really the best price you want to see for a no name, for an unknown brand, if you will. But if it holds up, it holds up. But let's see what else they've got in the line. We go over to Chemo Tools and we look at this. I mean, looks like they've got one of those little mini saws. We got a snake. We've got the drill, an impact wrench. Yes, it's a not grinder, it's a Dremel kind of thing, rotary tool, but it's not going to use that same battery system. I'm only counting stuff that's using the same battery system. A jigsaw, which I know the guys at the Hercules owners would love to see a jigsaw at this point. And we got a circ saw as well. So it's nice to see those, although this looks like a corded version of that mini saw rather than that's the cordless one. So that's a corded version. There we got the drill in black. We've got a corded paint sprayer. We got the drill again, the Dremel. I'm not seeing, there's an impact driver. I'm not seeing a lot of the tools available. Maybe if we go over here, click on 20-volt tools, maybe it'll show us some other stuff. Well, we can get the same drill in this bluish color, this orangish color, in black. And oh, look at that. Pop Man. So guys, this is Tacklife. This is Tacklife and Aki, same company. I thought it was, and okay, I knew it was. And the fact of the matter is, this is just one of the other brands. Maybe this is their professional brand. I don't know. They don't have a huge array of tools. They do show a bunch, but there's only a few of them. But they do have a real charger. They do have real batteries. With terminal or with lights on them, so you can see how much is left of them. They're decent tools. I mean, I've used the tool. I thought it was okay. I've given it to a friend of mine who's in the trades. He thinks it's okay. I've talked to some other people who have it. They think they're just fine. I'd like to see more cordless tools in the line because look, drill, rotary tool, screw gun, and screwdriver. Those are the drills. Combo kits, which is the drill and the impact together, and an impact driver. We're not really seeing any of the other tools in the lineup, so it's not a full lineup yet. All right, how about Deco? Now, Deco here, we've got it's brushless. You see right there on the handles, it's a brushless 20-volt here. Nice battery. It does not have a metal chuck on it. It does have a 2-speed setting. You're looking at, look at this, normally $50. It's on sale for $35.99. $36. That's insane. Now, if you follow Jim, my buddy Jim, over at Philly Fix, and I highly recommend you do, he did a review on best 18-volt drills under $40. And all the other drills he tested basically fell into that super cheap kind of category. And this one snuck in because it's on sale. It was clearly in a class by itself compared to those other drills. But what else do they have in the lineup? Well, look at that. Great pictures there. Oh, we got jigsaws. We got hammer drills. We got sanders. We look at this. We got a rotary hammer, oscillating tools, circ saws, chainsaws. This looks fantastic. We got some welding hats here. We got some lasers. But when it comes to, I want to buy them, home welding helmets, measuring tools, and about Deco, I can't find any other tools other than the drill. I guess if you just need the drill, I mean, come on, for a brushless drill for $36, if that's all you're going to use, that seems like a no-brainer. If you want more than that, we're going to have to keep shopping. But one thing you don't need to keep shopping for is where to find the best online community for learning. Online learning is quickly becoming a primary source of education, and Skillshare is leading the way. Their community allows millions of creative people to join together in learning and even inspiring others. They offer classes on a wide variety of topics. You'll not only learn, but you'll also interact through class projects. One of my favorite features is that they're also adaptive to fit your schedule. That makes it perfect for busy tool bears like me. My family's always believed that learning is not a destination, it's a journey, and that you're never too old to learn new tricks. Now, Skillshare offers, as I said before, a wide variety of topics. Some of my favorite are photography, cooking, and productivity. A class I recently finished was the Productivity Masterclass, How to Do More While Working at Home. And as wonderful as it sounds to be able to work from home, it does come with some significant challenges. Those are how to stay focused and be productive while being at home. And classes like this are helping me do just that. Members get access to thousands of ad-free classes with hands-on projects and feedback from a community of millions, all for less than $10 a month. And the first 1,000 people who click the link in my description below will get a free trial to Skillshare Premium. Okay, enough of that. Let's check out Avid Power. Now, Avid Power is one I've seen bouncing around Amazon here for at least a year. So they've been doing this for a little while and managed to not get kicked off of Amazon. We've got their basic, this is a brushed drill. It's got a charger. It's got, it's got one of the piggyback chargers. So it's kind of half and half. It's not a full charging base station. That's what I really want to see. I don't want to see the barrel charger where it just plugs directly into the battery. But this is kind of your halfway mark where it's like, all right, it's fine. It's $40, which is pretty cheap. It's not as great a deal maybe as the Deco, but I mean, it's not brushless. It doesn't have the base, but maybe there's more to the power lineup. Let's see what they've got. Well, in the picture up here, we've got a great start. Let's see what they actually have. Well, there we got a 12-volt tool, and there we've got another drill. That's corded. There's an not impact driver, I should say. So at least we're getting something there. Look at this. We got an inflator over here, though it's currently unavailable. There's the impact wrench for $99. There's a 12-volt system. There's a smaller inflator for $59. It is available. We got some outdoor power equipment. We got a blower, a job site blower, a bigger blower, and a metal detector. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know how they decide what tools they're going to come out with. Let's see what they got. If we just click on, we got power tools, rotary tools, wood routers, angle grinders, oscillating tools, heat guns, and saws. Let's click on saws. Maybe we can find a circ saw. Nope, we got the mini saw, we got the jigsaw, both of which are corded. So you're not going to get a huge selection of tools to go with your cordless stuff, but there are a couple at least. And they've been around for a while, so maybe they're not going anywhere. Speaking of somebody who's been around for a while, let's talk about Chemo. Now, Chemo made a big splash on the YouTube community a while ago, and maybe too big a splash. They bombarded every single influencer out there. They pestered the hell out of me. But some of the other YouTubers I know, they liked one or two of the tools, but they didn't like a couple of the other ones. And Chemo apparently lost their mind on them, and basically tried to strong arm them into taking the reviews down along the lines. And that was secondhand information that I heard from them saying that if you don't take their reviews down, we won't send you any more tools. And I mean, that's a a mortal sin when it comes to reviewers. So when they pestered me, I didn't like the tactics they were using. It came off as pretty, I don't want to say biased. Of course, it can be biased, but unethical. It was leaning. I didn't see anything that crossed the line, and then when I heard from other people, I said, you know what, I'm not interested. So that's why we've never covered Chemo Tools. I've talked to a lot of people who said they've got Chemo Tools and they love them. I've talked to a good number of people who say they've got Chemo Tools and they died after X amount of uses. So, you know, it's up to you. You can roll the bones on this one if you feel like it. We've got the Chemo cordless drill here. It's a plastic chuck. It's a dual speed. It's standard brushed. It's got the battery. As far as chargers, I don't know if this has got a charging station or if it is the barrel charger. Not sure on that one. $60 on this, but you get $10 off. So you're bringing it down to $50, which is about where you'd want to be on something like that. Now, as far as what else they have in the line, they do have a great selection. They've got a recip saw, a couple one-handed recips, a job site blower, a hammer drill, the drill driver, a compact impact driver, a regular impact driver. I think they've got some brushless stuff in there, rotary hammers, staple guns. Saws, blowers, grinders. They've got a huge selection. Now, as to what's actually in stock, that may be something different. So let's see here. What we got here? We got the blower there for $67. We got the trimmer for $109. The fan is currently unavailable, but look at that fan. That looks pretty common. I think we've seen that fan around before. We got the hedge trimmer for $120. That's not that great a price. Chainsaw's unavailable. More blowers. A lot of blowers. Here's the one-handed recip in the 20 volt for $70. That's not a terrible price. They got the rotary. Now, granted, this is going to be light duty kind of cultivator kind of stuff. It's a cordless tiller, but it's unavailable. Again, at this point, you know, it's hard to say with all the shipping issues. Everyone's having shipping issues. It's hard to call them out. Maybe not as hard as some, because that's been some of the issue with Chemo and a lot of these Amazon brands in the past is they've not been very consistent with stock. The grinder's out of stock. The staple gun is out of stock. Here's the impact wrench here for $109. As you can see, though, they do have a great selection. Here's a brushless recip saw for $100 with battery and some blades. And it looks like they do come with a decent charger, so it's not just the little barrel charger kind of thing. They have a great selection of tools. I just wish the company didn't come across so slimy, let's put it that way. All right. So anyway, at the end of this, what I'm going to ask for you is I'm going to ask you to vote on which brands you think that we should get in-house and take a look at. Do you think we should give them a shot? Who do we think is going to be the next king of Amazon? WorkPro is, I would call them a friend of the channel. They were like Chemo. They reached out to a whole bunch of different channels, but they did it the right way. They're like, here's our stuff. Take a look at it. Let us know what you think. We want your feedback. All sorts of stuff. Oh my gosh. We got a hound. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Up. Up. Come on. Someone want to say she's sorry. Someone want to say she's sorry for interrupting. Down. Down. Sorry about that, you know. Hounds will be hounds. Anyway, the WorkPro, we got a plastic chunk on it. We do have 2-speed. We do have actually a pretty nice charger on these. I like the charger the WorkPro comes with. I'm not gonna say it's the best charger. I like the design. It's got a nice high angle on it, which makes it easier when it's on your bench rather than trying to slide it in low. You got a nice high angle. You just stick it right down in there. I like the more vertical ones, to be honest. I don't know about you all. Anyway, you got the battery test right on the front there. It's a good setup. I like it. Now, as far as what else they've got, well, let's see. I mean, based on this picture, they got a lot. They got the recip saw, impact wrench. We got the driver. We got a grinder. We got a couple different size batteries. We got the impact driver, and we got was a hammer drill there. So let's see though what's actually in stock. Well, we got pink tools. Always gotta like the pink tools. There's the combos. That's out of stock. The impact wrench, $80 for 1/2 inch. I mean, it's a 320 foot-pound. It's not gonna blow your socks off, but I mean, it's not terrible either. I like these workbenches. I wish I knew what the price was. Wish they were wish they were available. We got I gotta tell you, I cannot tell you enough. WorkPro did send me these. I've got it. Still have it right here. They sent me 3 of these. This is the only one I still have because the wife has stolen the other 2. Maybe one. My oldest son probably has the other one too. They are a prized possession in the house, and people fight over them. I've got plenty of the other style of these kind of lockback utility knives. These are like EDC level, carry with you all the time. Love them to death. In fact, and we just talked about these clamps here just the other day. So there's a lot of stuff we like from WorkPro. Again, full disclosure, they have sent me tools in the past. So just want to be honest with everybody about that kind of thing. All right, moving forward, we've got how do you pronounce this? Polito? I don't know. You tell me what how you think it's pronounced. Put it phonetically down at the bottom. Anyway, we got, look at this. We got a nice battery. We've got a nice charge base station. Comes with a whole bunch of add-ons. I got to tell you, I love those brushes. I know you're probably tired of me talking about how amazing the drill brushes are, but for cleaning stuff, it's fantastic. I've used them to clean dishes, and it's, man, I don't even know why I'd need a dishwasher anymore when you got something like that. It's fantastic. It's quick. All right, so that said, they did send me their polisher, and we did have some issues with them. Now, they were a new company. They were just a startup at the time, and maybe you can write up. Basically, they wanted me to, there's this thing where people say, hey, can we send you this tool, but we only have stock on Amazon, so we're going to send it to you. We need you to buy it on Amazon, and then as soon as you get it, or as soon as you order it, send us the order number, and we will reimburse you. It's a way of getting stock, getting product out to the reviewers faster. And lots of people do this. It's not a big issue. But as I always say, I won't begin any video production until I've been reimbursed because I don't want them holding that. It's unethical for them to hold that money over the head of the reviewer until after the fact, because then basically they've got leverage over the review. When some people will be like, well, if I don't give a good review, then I may not get my money back on this. Well, they said basically that they wanted to make sure that they would reimburse then as soon as the review was done. And I said, no, that's not going to happen. And I got pretty terse with him. It took about 2 weeks, and he was like, oh, I got to talk to my boss then, blah, blah. I'm like, we had an agreement about this. I'm not playing these games. The sad part is I really like the tools. The drill here is, I mean, look at that. We got a metal chuck. We got 2 speeds. We got good chargers. $70 is a bit high. I don't think it's brushless. It is brushless. At $70, that's not a bad setup if it's a decent tool, and by all accounts, it is. I mean, the polisher here, this thing is fantastic. It's a 12 volt. It's a great little polisher. I've used it for all sorts of stuff. This is the one I've used to clean my dishes with. The wife thought I was crazy, but I'm like, hey, it's a tool, right? It has different options. They've got a ratchet with it. They've got impact wrenches. They've got impact drivers. $82 on the impact wrench here. $63, $64 there on the impact driver. This one is $70. I'm guessing this one's the brushless. They have a one-handed recip in their 12 volt line. Not a massive selection of tools, but I gotta tell you, the start off, first of all, I like the color, the all black there. It looks good. Yeah, I know I shouldn't be sitting there about the colors, but I am. Anyway, I don't know what to think about these guys. Moving on, we've got Inner Twist. Don't worry, the names are going to get even weirder. Inner Twist, we got this basic brushless system, 2 batteries. You've got a charger. Now, is it a base charger? Because right now it's looking like it plugs directly into the battery. Let's see if we got any other picture. Oh, look at all those pictures. Lovely picture. I'm guessing it plugs directly into the battery, but I don't, because it kind of looks like right on top of that battery, like there's a port for plugging it in. I could be wrong, but still, it's brushless, 2 batteries. What are we looking at? We're looking at $68. Not terrible there. It's got 292 reviews. There's not much of a fish hook to it. That's what you can really tell when there's a lot of fake reviews, is you'll see a definite strong fish hook when there's a lot of fake reviews paid for it. As far as what else they've got, Well, let's see here. This one, oh, see, these aren't in that line. Here we go. There's the basic drill driver. There's the brushless drill driver. A lot of more rotary tools. There's a sander. These are corded. There's a, there we go. It's a rotary hammer drill. Corded, another drill. Corded. Oh, and look at this. And we got the brushless saw, the little 4.5 inch. This is a little, small, great for sheet goods, that kind of stuff. Not a huge selection, but it is intriguing. When I see a metal chuck, I see 2 speeds, I see brushless, I see 2 batteries, $7, maybe, I don't know. All right, how about WackyMe? I told you, WackyMe, 21 volt. How do we get there? 21 volt impact drill, 350 pound torque. Not something you usually see on this. 3/8 keyless chuck. So we got 3/8. We got plastic. It is a 2-speed. Is it brushless? I don't see anything saying it's brushless. We do have barrel charger. 2 batteries though. Boy, those are some generic looking batteries, ain't they? We got some nice little accessories. Oh, they're nice. We got some accessories. How about that? Yeah. So 50, basically almost $55 on this. Let's see what WackyMe gets us besides that. We got a rotary hammer drill. We got 12 volt. We got grow lights. Are they cordless? No, they're not cordless. If you're selling drills and cord lights or grow lights, probably not the best look. Let's go click on Power Tools. Here we go. Maybe we get some better stuff here. There's the impact wrench for $109. It is brushless though. A 1/2 inch brushless there. There's the rotary hammer for $93.50. Let's see here. Anything special about that? I don't see anything else. What else we got here? We got a cordless polisher for $126. The leaf blower is out of stock and grayed out. Oh, anything else? That looks like I was hoping for a grinder or something else. That's all we got there. I don't know about them. All right, we've got PowerSmart. Shop PowerSmart. Let's see if you get the reference there. Cordless drill, 1/2 inch, 400 inch-pounds of torque, 20 volt battery, fast charging power drill, cordless for concrete walls, not driveways, just the wall. Wood and metal, or is it for good thing it wasn't concrete, walls, anyway. $45. And that is currently 38% off the $72.99. Wow. So who's paying $73 for this thing? Anyway, it's called a cordless drill. I'm like, is it a hammer drill they got? But no, it looks like it's just a cordless drill. It's got plastic or rubber chuck on it. Let's see what else they've got for us in the PowerSmart line. We got gas lawnmowers, electric blowers, we got electric grass trimmers, we got electric snow blowers. Let's see what's in stock. There's an impact wrench for $80. We got the impact driver for $60. We got the circ saw for $64, and we got the 4 combo. Boy, that really reminds me of the Hyper Tough kind of stuff, doesn't it? For $150. Okay, the price doesn't. It does have a decent base station for the charger. Nice little light there, but man, this stuff looks way out of date. All right, moving along. We got Warcraft. Oh my gosh, I gotta make some Blizzard jokes here. All right, I don't know whether this is Horde or Alliance, but we got World of Warcraft 20 volt cordless hammer drill here kit with belt hook. Thank goodness they included the belt hook. I don't know what I would have done without it. $120. $120. You get 2 batteries. You get actually a pretty cool looking bag. You get a real charging base station. You get a pair of work gloves. And this is a hammer drill. Okay, it's a hammer drill, and you get $10 off. $110 brushless hammer drill with 2 batteries. If the quality is there. Now here's the thing. If we look at this and we look close, and you guys may pay attention, it looks like they OEM'd it from the same guys that Grizzly OEM'd their products from. As you can see, now I'm going to give you a quick guide on how to tell if something's the same thing. It's not, a lot of people go based on color. Color doesn't mean a thing, all right? Look at this. Okay, look where it says brushless down on the handle. It's got that little outset there. It says brushless. Does this has the same outset that says brushless? Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 vent holes at the back with a little trapezoid underneath it. We come over here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 with the trap. Hard to see the trapezoid, but it's underneath there. We've got this weird kind of pentagram shaped label there. We've got the same pentagram shaped label here. And if you look at the scallops here on the clutch system there, and this is grip release on the metal chuck here. We come over here. We've got the same thing here. Same scallops, same metal chuck. I mean, they could have copied the mold, but they copied everything else if they did. This is definitely coming out of the same. I mean, you look at the batteries here. We got the same kind of blunt wedge shape at the front and the same blunt wedge shape over here. So clearly coming out of the same factory here. Now, this is this is just the drill driver, not the hammer driver. $135 from Grizzly. You're looking at $110 here. So if it's of the same quality, and that's a decent enough quality, I will say I'm not thrilled with the Grizzly stuff, but you know, this is less expensive if they have the products to go along, because Grizzly's got a decent sized line of tools with it. And if you look at this, look at the tools they've got that come with this thing. My gosh, this could be it. This could be, you could already hear the sarcasm, can't you? Because it isn't, because that's how many tools they have. They've got 3. They've got an impact wrench, an impact driver, and the hammer drill, and the battery. It's a 4 amp hour battery, but that's it. That's what you get. This is a lie. This is, they don't have any of this. You want the polisher, you want the grinder, you want the lawnmower, the vacuum. All of that is a lie. Maybe at some point, if they keep selling, they will figure it out, but it's a lie. Jeez. All right. Hi, Chica. Hi, Chica. Jeez, Pete. 20 volt. Power drill, 330 inch-pounds, 1500 RPM, 2 amp hour lithium-ion battery, 1 hour fast charger, 21 plus 1 in the chamber clutch, 2 variable speed built-in LED for drilling wood, metal, and plastic. Apparently no walls involved in this one. So we got a plastic chuck here. We got a 2-speed. It doesn't look, it didn't say brushless or anything, did it? We're looking at a speed or a cost of $36.99. Not too bad. We do have a real charger. We got looks like a decent battery. It's got your battery light indicators on there. You got a little tool kit here with it, a little cheap bag or something, and just probably the worst color combination I have ever seen. I don't know. Actually, I think it's a very traditional Chinese color combo, so that's probably what that's about. But for $37, I mean, it's for a budget drill. That's not terrible. Let's see what else they've got. Oh, we've got, that's corded. This is the same inflator that Bauer has. Here's the impact wrench for $109. Here's a metal chuck. Look at this. We got brushless here for sale. Let's check this one out. We got a brushless with a 1/2-inch chuck. Look at hammer drill. Oh, wow. Look at that. For $75. That's not terrible. It's 21 plus 3 in the chamber on that one. Ooh, there you go. What else we got here? We got a recip saw. We got combos. That's corded. We got kind of corded. We got a hedge trimmer. We got a blower. This may be the worst color combo ever. It may be the go-to one. All right, let's see what else Amazon has for us. Rita is a 20-volt cordless drill. You're looking at $46 on this. Good base station. It comes with the brushes. We got a battery. Oh, they're right at the back end of the battery. That's interesting. Right in the corner on the side, there's your power level indicator. Let's see what they've got. Not a ton of stuff. That's a 12-volt. There's one with a metal chuck with 2 batteries for $69. That's not terrible. We've got a jigsaw. We have an extra 20 volt. This is a 4 amp hour battery. We got a grinder. There's another jigsaw. Is it the same jigsaw? 69. Same jigsaw. We got the circ saw. Not a huge selection, but not terrible. Let's see what else we got here. We got, Oh, NoCry. I want to talk about NoCry because they keep coming up. People go, what about NoCry? And here's the reason we don't talk about them much. NoCry, no limits, no settings, and there goes the wife, and almost no power tools because you didn't even stop to say hi. How rude. Here's your choices in power tools. You can get a massager, which doesn't use their battery, for $160. You got an impact wrench. You got the impact wrench tool only, and that's it. And that's part of the problem when it comes to these Amazon tools is they don't stick around very often. Tacklife is the only one who really had broken out and established a huge line of tools, decent level tools. But remember, when you're buying from them, even from Tacklife, that warranty is pretty much absent. Other than the coverage you're going to get for, was it 30, 60, 90 days or whatever from Amazon protection, you're out in the cold after that. But if you get it cheap enough, that's great. You know what else is great? Learning more skills, which is why I want to say a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Skillshare. Don't forget that for a limited time, you can use my link in the video description below to get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. Anyway, let me know what you think. Did any of these strike your fancy? Are you excited about any of them? Do you think we should get any of them in the den here? Get paws on with them, if you will, and take a look at them. Anyway, this video ran a little bit longer than I was expecting, so we're going to cut it off right there. If you got any questions or comments, put it down in the comments down below. While you're down there, don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash the subscribe, ring the bell, say hi to the Eleanor.
Sorry.
Say hi, Eleanor.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, the whole family's so rude. Anyway, you all take care. God bless, and as always, shine on.